Hi, thank you so much. Nervous? Just gonna wait a few minutes before we begin. Oh, look, people coming on! Yay! Okay. Okay. So it's pretty much 2:30. I wanna just wait a few more seconds, I guess, before we begin. I hope, can everybody hear me? I just wanna make sure you guys can hear me. Yes? No? Can you guys hear me? Comments? No? Volume's not on? I don't know. Okay, yay. Okay, thanks. Okay, so good to go? Yes, let's go. Okay, so thank you for those that have joined me. Very nervous. Thank you and welcome. I'm doing essential oils one oil at a time. My name is Jenna Mao. I'm a wellness advocate with doTERRA. And I would love to know if you could just say hi so I know who's on. If you don't want to, that's fine. But I want to thank you for joining me again. Please bear with me. This is my first Facebook Live ever. I'm a little nervous, a little shy, and my stutter stopped to get my comments together, look at my notes, which is right next to me. But again, thank you again for supporting me and coming on and listening to what I have to say about essential oils and introducing lavender just one oil at a time. That's so cute. Okay. Okay, so let's start off. Why I'm doing this Facebook Live. One, to get oils out there for those that don't use it, for those that want more information on it. I would love to connect with you or and educate others on the benefits of essential oils. And a lot of people think, use I used to think essential oils were just to diffuse or apply topically, but you can do so much more with essential oils. And with this here today, I just want to go over one oil at a time. I just don't want to confuse people. I know I've seen essential oils made easy classes that explain all the whole gambit of essential oils, and I just want to break it down into a smaller, hopefully manageable um, uh, class show event, and hopefully bring in samples for you to, be able to at least smell or see the benefits of today's lavender essential oil and how you can bring it into your life. So today I want to go over three important things on essential oils, okay? And the ways you can use lavender essential oils and how it can benefit you and how oils can be a part of your lifestyle. So that's the things that I want to go over today. So just a little background of myself, how I was introduced to essential oils. So a few years ago, I was at a friend's house. We had a play date, and there was about four of us with our kids, all under the age of one, and she was diffusing essential oils, and I had no idea what essential oils were at that point. Didn't know how to use them, didn't know what they were for or anything like that. But she told me a little bit about it. She was diffusing On Guard to purify the air, and keep up immunity. And I asked her a few more questions. Her wanting to keep her kids healthy and safe, is in line with what I wanted to do. And with my first kid, of course, keep him safe and healthy and put him in a bubble and, keep him that way forever. But we all know that we can't do that. So thinking of things to keep him safe was a high priority for me. So with that, I jumped all in. I told her, oh, what could I get? What And she recommended the starter kit, which I did end up purchasing. I did open a bottle or two, used it a few times, but after that, I put it away and I didn't use it for a while. I just left it there, forgot about it. Um, I didn't have enough information to know how to use essential oils safely, really. Fast forward, hand, foot, and mouth came into my home, and my two kids got it. My older one got it first, took me to the doctor. The doctor was like, well, expect to get, blisters, sores, redness. And he said, even to the point of their fingernails and toenails falling out. I was shocked. I didn't want that to happen to him. I didn't know what else to do. So I looked online and thought of home remedies to minimize. I know I couldn't stop. They had already gotten it, so I couldn't stop it, but how to minimize the symptoms or the physical signs that they could get. And I came across something that said to use melaleuca or tea tree. And at that point, I knew I had that. I had that oil somewhere tucked away far deep in the back of one of my cabinets. So I took it out and I was like, I'm just going to go for it. I put melaleuca as well as coconut oil and mixed it together and rubbed it on both my kids morning and afternoon or evening for about a week. And the signs that my older one showed, it came out before I started applying on him, but my little one ended up showing no signs whatsoever, and I was thrilled. It just made me happy that he didn't have to go through. My older one too didn't have much signs, but whatever, when I started putting on, he didn't show any more signs after that. So I mean, it was just a blessing, and I was so fortunate. But it was since then that I realized, hey, these things work, you know. And I I then started looking into essential oils a little more, and that's when it became. I brought it out more often, a little more frequently, and used other essential oils. I did do a little more research on some. It wasn't until about a few months ago that I actually started using it frequently, and to the point now I use it daily, and I use multiple oils daily. There's some for my kids, and then there's some for me and my husband that we use to either promote our sleep, anxiousness, things like that. So I mean, it's a lot of oils that have many benefits, and that's in short how oils became a part of my life. And with that, I want to go over the three main things about essential oils. So the three main things of essential is: one, it is safe. Essential oils are natural. They come from plants and they come with amazing health benefits without side effects. And that's a great thing about essential oils. They're also certified pure therapeutic grade oils. And of course, first time I heard that, I was like, what does that mean? So it means that there's no adulterations, no contaminations, no pesticides, and no additives in here. So it's truly just essential oils from the plants that they are sourced from. Okay? Also, they are effective. Um, as from my story of Melaleuca, I felt that it truly did work and it was as effective as I read up on it. Essential oils can address health concerns. Um, I'm not sure if you're on here because you have a health concern or you're just here to learn about essential oils. But if you do have a health concern, you can always let me know and we can find an oil that we can try out and see for you. But as similar to medication, essential oils may not have the same results for everyone. So keep in mind that um, you uh, one essential oil may not be the right fit for you, and there are other essential oils that have the same benefits that you can try, and um, and it may work for you. Another thing is um, essential oils. the smell, it may not be for everyone. Lavender, like the person on right now, yes, supporting me, yes, can't use floral because someone in the household can't, it's a strong floral smell of lavender. So we could use another oil to use instead of lavender to promote sleep or relaxation. Okay. Um, Another thing about essential oils that I really want to point out is they are affordable. They're just pennies per dose. And even though this bottle looks small, um, you really only need a drop or two for a dose. And imagine how many doses will fit in this one essential oil bottle. I mean, this could last you months. And it's truly wonderful that, you think about it, this can last you months. And, you buy vitamins or things or medication, in the bigger bottles that go for 60 days or, 1 month. So they are completely affordable. So with that, let's go straight into why we are here today, which is specifically to talk about lavender essential oil. So those who have messaged me and sent me your address, hopefully you did receive your essential oil in time for today. And if you want to bring it out we'll talk about lavender essential oil. So this is lavender essential oil in doTERRA's hand and body lotion right here. So it's an unscented lotion that you can add essential oils to and, just use it as a moisturizer. So this is my first time trying this out. So if you can, those that do have it, oh, hello. Just mush it together, you know, get it all mixed up because I'm really not sure how they work together, but you can mush it up. Those that do have the sample. And then, before you open it, just to give you a heads up, this lotion is more of a liquid moisturizer and not a heavier cream. So please note when you do open it up, um, be aware that it might just come all out in your hand. So, hi, Krista. Um, so those that do have it, you guys can open it up, and then let's find out together how it came out for you guys. So those that do have it, you can put some in your hand, rub it together, put it on your areas, your dry spots, elbows, knees, ankles, you know, perfect for that. And then, smell it. I do smell that lavender scent. What do you guys smell? I smell that it's a light, floral, sweet, um, powdery, like a fresh scent. And it's very light. I'm not sure if you guys like it that light or would prefer it stronger, but that's the scent that it has, and that's the lavender scent in this bottle. So imagine that it not being diluted, because of course it's diluted with the lotion. Imagine it's not diluted. I don't know if I can open this. How much stronger and potent that smell would be, and how much quicker you would experience the benefits by smelling the lavender smell straight out of the bottle. So, I mean, it's a wonderful smell. I don't mind the smell, and I like the smell of this lavender. So, I use it for my kids and once in a while for myself. But so it's a great smell. I like it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. Yeah, so, just a little bit about this lavender essential oil. It is sourced from Bulgaria and France. That's where doTERRA sources it from. And it takes about 3 pounds of lavender to make one bottle, one of these bottles, 3 pounds of lavender. Can you imagine that? So it takes a lot of plant to produce this little amount of oil with huge benefits, and huge and many uses. And that's what I want to go into is all the different type of uses of lavender essential oils that is new to me as well. Like I didn't realize there are so many ways that you could use lavender essential oil. Um, but what really comes to your mind? The first thing that comes to your mind when you think of lavender, the scent or the smell. What's the first thing that comes to your mind for lavender? 'Cause the first thing that comes to my mind really is to promote relaxation, to calm the mind, to uh, make a restful, peaceful atmosphere right before bed. So that's what I think of when I think of lavender. So that's the main reason I use it for my kids as well. Is I you can do one, which I used to do. I used to diffuse it at night. Yes, relaxing. Oh yes, and reduce inflammation. That's something I'll go over as well. But it's I do diffuse it. I used to diffuse it actually at night for the kids. Again, I diffused a lot of things before I knew to use it topically. So diffusing at night was my first thing I would do with the kids. Hopefully getting them that peaceful atmosphere, relaxing. Um, you can also spray on pillows and linen to do the same thing as diffusing it, getting that aroma in the air, calm you down, relax, and go to bed. And now I apply it to my kids' feet. So put a drop. I used to put a drop or two, and with some coconut oil, rubbed on their feet, and they knew that was their bedtime routine. So they would lift up their feet at night in their bed, and I would apply it, and they would just rub their feet together. Now they do it themselves. So I put it in a roller bottle, and I just twist off the top, give them the bottle, and they just draw on their feet whatever they want, and they rub their feet together, and they know it's bedtime at that point. So it's so wonderful that they know how to use these essential or lavender essential oil for themselves. Um, like Priscilla had mentioned, it is also an anti-inflammatory as well as antibacterial. So something that I use it for, lavender essential oil, is for cuts. So with lavender, I combine it with frankincense and melaleuca, and I put all three together. Sorry, just moving it to the other side. So I put all three of these together, and I have a little vial for all of these. And when they get a cut, I put it on them. I dilute it with freshening oil. So I don't know about you guys, but my two boys are highly active, run around, ride bike, ride scooter, and once in a while they fall. And that's the worst thing ever, watching them fall, get a cut. Within a week's time, one had a cut on his face, the other had a cut on his arm, and I really did not want it to, um, the word, get infected. So I looked up what oils I could use. It came up with lavender, frankincense, and melaleuca, and I would apply it with freshen coconut oil at night so they wouldn't rub it and rub it into their eyes or anything. But I would say it healed it faster. It really minimized the scarring. I, especially on my son's face, you can't even tell that he fell and scratched his face, elbow, same thing. But the cuts on his legs that I didn't put on, you can see all the little scarring that he had from that. So definitely something I will be using on everyone, including myself, when we get cuts. It's also good for bug bites. So lavender, again, is antibacterial and has anti-inflammatory properties. I combine it with, again, melaleuca and peppermint this time for bug bites. And the peppermint helps it have a soothing, cooling effect. I'm not sure about you guys, but my kids are magnets for mosquitoes, and they, like me, um, don't have good reactions, and it swells up and gets hot and red. Um, so the peppermint works well. So they know this. My older one knows this is the one for bug bites, the yellow dot, I call it. And he grabs it, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's half gone already because that's how often we use it, and that's how often they get bit by mosquitoes. Sad, but they apply it on their bug bites, and you can apply it probably multiple times a day as it gets itchy and it comes back or something like that. But just they apply it under the bug bite, and they leave it alone, and that's they know that again that is the oil for when they have itchy and bug bites. It's also good for burns. I myself have used lavender straight, no coconut oil or anything, but straight on my burn. I decided to reach in my toaster oven and grab my food out of the toaster oven. Not smart. Don't recommend. Please don't do that. But I had a burn on my hand, and I immediately went to the water and put my hand under water, to cool it down. Essential oil was not the first thing that came to my mind. It was actually for burn ointment. So I went to my medicine cabinet or my first aid kit and looked for the burn ointment, which I couldn't find, probably because we don't have any. But the next thing was I knew I needed something. It was starting to hurt, and I decided, okay, what of my oils can I apply to my hand to help with the cut or the burn? And it came up with lavender. I was like, great, I have it. I put a few drops, rubbed it in. I would say within 20 minutes, didn't know that I had the burn on my hand. And it was great. When I came home, the pain came back a little bit more, put some more essential oils of lavender on it, and I was good throughout the night. I did notice that the blistering wasn't as pronounced as you can see, I got burned before as previous times. And the scarring as well, I can barely tell the part of my hand that I burnt on the coils in my toaster oven. So it does help definitely with burns as well. Lavender is also popular in cooking. I don't use essential oils too much for cooking, but for those that do cook a lot, this is an option for you guys. I've read that it's good in marinades, baked goods, drinks, and sweets. So it's it's for many, many uses. Again, lavender, great for many things that is outside of my realm of uses. Also, self-care. I'm not sure how many of you guys have time to soak in a bath by yourself without interruption. I don't have that time, so I don't take baths very often. I don't know the last time that I actually took a bath, but definitely you can add some essential oils in your bathtub and soak there for however long you can. I'm not sure. Hopefully soon I'll be able to get that quiet time without my kids bothering me or needing something from me. You can also use this as a post-shave soothe. So you can apply this with coconut oil, put it in your lotion or in a spray bottle with distilled water and spray it on your legs to soothe your legs after you just have shaven them. Okay, and see all the many things. You can also use this in your home. Freshen your linen closet. Refreshen a room that doesn't smell fresh, or those that have potpourri sitting around as your decoration, it lost that smell, but you still have it out as a nice centerpiece or decor. You can add some lavender essential or any oil for that fact that you like and refreshen the room with that smell. I use essential oils when I have guests over, and I put it in my toilet paper roll. So when they pull on the toilet paper roll, I'm hoping that it'll disperse the smell of whatever I put inside. But lavender is one that I do put inside the toilet paper roll. You can also use it in place of laundry or dryer sheets. So I bought in these blue balls, and you would just put a few drops of essential oils in each one, and I would let it sit for about 10 minutes or so before, right before the wash is done, and then throw all the wet clothes as well as these dryer balls inside and help dry the clothes and give that lavender smell. And of course, this is again going away from chemicals in the dryer sheets. So it's been working for me so far, so I'm enjoying that. And you know, the many ways again that you can use lavender, whether it be for nightly routine, antiviral, anti-inflammatory properties, cooking, self-care in the home, you know, so many ways, and that's just a few of the things that lavender oil can do. So now you're wondering, how can I get these oils in my home? How can I benefit from these things that I've just spoken about? There's many ways you can get oils in your home. One way is for those that are on, if you guys would like to try it, I'm willing to send out a sample essential oil of lavender if you want to try and experience the benefits of what I've said, or you guys can look up other things that you can use lavender for. If you'd like to get a bottle, like, hey, yes, this one, really want it. I know I can use it for my kids for sleeping, to relax, to get them calm, things like that. I want the bottle. Please let me know. I'll be putting an order in probably by the 14th. If you guys want, whether it be lavender or any other oil from the doTERRA website, please let me know, and I will ship it out to you guys for free. So again, if you can let me know by the 14th, just DM me what oil you want. If you don't know the price already, I can let you know what the price is. Another way you can get essential oils into your home is by buying it wholesale. And buying it wholesale gives you 25% off retail value. And so you would save 25% off when you buy oils from doTERRA. There is a $35 membership fee when you sign up for the wholesale prices. If that's an option for you, again, let me know and we can get you started on that. But for me, the best way to get these oils in your home is to buy below wholesale. And how do you get it below wholesale, right? I wanted to know. So the way you get it below wholesale is you buy a starter kit. And these starter kits, the one I purchased, come with 10 oils and a diffuser. And because it comes in as a bundle, you get it at an even discounted rate from the wholesale price. So on top of that, you're getting the 25% off plus an extra discount because you're bundling all these oils together. Besides that, you're waived $35 membership fee. So you don't have to worry about that $35 to buy continuing oils at wholesale price. You also have the opportunity to get products paid for. Isn't that wonderful to hear that you could get them paid for? You have potential to earn income on the side or replace your income entirely. So those are the many benefits of buying below wholesale. And you can also make an impact of those around you and those willing to listen, like those that came on board to listen to me today. And thank you again for coming on board. And of course, live the wellness lifestyle and introducing oils into your home. So for myself, by living the wellness lifestyle, I want to upkeep my family, my kids' health, rather than chase the health concerns or taking medication. So trying to stay away from the medication and using the oils to upkeep our health. So we hopefully don't need to take, whether it's medication or other oils, to address the health concerns. But I hope that you are ready to experience these benefits. And if you are, I would love to start you on this lifestyle. So please message me and we can get a starter kit in your home and get you started on this wellness lifestyle. So, and it really doesn't end there. Once you get the kit in your home, it's like, now what? Okay, you have access to resources and education and support, and I have my support on here. Allison, thank you so much for coming on board and supporting me. I'm very appreciative of that. Thank you very much. And so you're not doing this alone. With with these, I'd like to do one oil at a time, and hopefully, I myself am gaining more education about oils, and hopefully you are too. So I do appreciate this again. And as always, I want you to experience the benefits of like one drop of lavender, and hopefully you choose the lifestyle that fits you, right? This is what doTERRA has done for me, and I just want to share it with whoever's willing to support and listen. You know, thank you so much. I totally appreciate it. And I hope to hear from some of you guys on what oils you like and how to get these in your home. That'd be so awesome. But thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this. It wasn't, hopefully it wasn't too boring or anything, and you're willing to come back and listen more. That'd be great. Thank you very much. See you guys later. Bye.